It's that time of year again, everybody. Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Starbox2019, and like I said before, it's that time of year again. It is time for yet another session of A Few Things to Say. Now, this is the 2020 edition of A Few Things to Say, and I tried recording this via Share Factory mode, but that one was not working. I don't know what was going on with that. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to be talking about 2020 for the next few minutes. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't have a timer going. But 2020, fucking shit. Really bad year, honestly. I'm sure most of us could say this is by far a pretty terrible year to start off on, honestly. Pretty terrible year to start the new decade. Not really anything really good. I mean, well, we've had a few things. There's gonna be a few things we're gonna talk about that occurred in 2020. One of the things I want to start off is positive notes. No, we're gonna start off positive notes. Things that have happened that are particularly good. We're gonna do 3 good things and 3 bad things. So there's gonna be 6 things we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna try and do 6 things. We're gonna see how they go. One of the good things, actually, is there 6 things? I don't know. We'll just talk about whatever's. We're just gonna talk about what's happened throughout the year, both good and bad. You see, like, if I start off with a few good things. As such, when we talked about last year, I think we talked about some movies and some games that came out this year that everybody was extremely hyped for. Everything that was going on. The number one thing that everybody was really hyped for this year, obviously, this generation's console war between Xbox and PlayStation. So Microsoft, Sony going at it again, like, no, see which one's gonna be top dog. That's how everybody's been seeing it going on. So far, in my opinion, I think Xbox is so far won because with the Xbox Series X and S, mainly because the Xbox Series X still has the ability where you can add an external hard drive to it, as where the PlayStation 5 cannot. You're actually, from what I've heard from the rumors and everybody doing their research, is that apparently the only way you can get extra storage is by purchasing it. I don't know if that's true. I have not done my own research. Someone please check me on that down in the comments below. Please tell me if I'm correct or not. That way I don't look like a fucking complete moron. Honestly, there's going to be a couple bad things we're going to talk about. But we're going to leave that for close to the end of the video. Then we're going to end it off with another couple good notes. But the one thing we're going to talk about here is, for video game wise, the video game section. Not only did the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X come out, I believe in October and November respectively. Xbox coming out before PlayStation 5. The one thing we're going to talk about for PlayStation 5, since I'm a PlayStation person, I will only be discussing PlayStation 5 things, since I don't really know anything about Xbox. Whatever games they've had come out this year, anything that's going on with that. Games that have come out so far. We've had some pretty good games come out. A lot of things have happened. So one of the games that I've been really excited for that was announced. There's actually a couple that was announced that I was really excited for. I'm losing my words here because I'm trying to get this video done out of the way. It's really late at the time I'm recording this. It is. We're in the home stretch, everybody. 2020 is almost over. But yeah, 2020 has been complete shit. Not a very good year. Not a very good year to the decade. I feel as though we've had better. Anyways, the first game that I was really excited for in 2020, but it was announced in 2019, was the Fairy Tail game. No, that game is based off the really famous manga and really famous anime by, I believe it was Kodansha that did the anime series. I don't know if they did the book or not, the manga, but in 2019, I believe in September of 2019, they announced that was being made into a RPG style game. I've already done a series on it on my channel. Go ahead and check that out on my channel. Go to the playlist section. Go check that out. It's actually really good. No, not that many people are going to be into it, so we're gonna have to, you're gonna have to figure out what you like and don't like. But I was really excited for the game because I'm a really big Fairy Tail fan and all that. So that was really cool. That was really good for me to do. And of course, actually, to catch myself up on it for the game, I actually rewatched the entire series, all the way from season 1, all the way up to practically, to season, I pretty much watched the whole series again. But you really only had to, for most of the story, excluding the epilogue, you only really had to watch from the Tenro arc all the way up to the Tartarus arc, which I believe is season 5. Season 6, I think it's a filler arc, but season 5, the end of season 5 to the end of season 7, I believe. I'm trying to rack up my brain right now. I'm trying to mesmerize all of it. I'm trying to remember it because I don't remember. I don't have very good memory. Me no big brain. But that's pretty much all you really have to do. They had in a section over there, they had a little option where you can read. Well, not read, but you can catch stuff caught up basically to everything that's led up to the events of the game. But just also, and then now, including the epilogue, you had to watch at least up to the first few episodes of season 9, the final season. So we had that. I feel a burp coming, so I'm going to try and hold that back for a bit. There we go. But yeah, there's that. Another one that was actually announced during the E3 showcase, I believe, in 2020, this year, was a standalone add-on. Well, not an add-on, but a standalone game. I did believe it's a standalone sequel, they have it as. But it was Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. That game, oh my fucking god, that was really cool. I really liked that game. That game was also really fun to do a series on. I did an 8-episode recorded series on that, and then about 4 live streams to conclude everything, all the side missions, all the little crimes and all that you can do. That was really fun. The storyline of it was really cool. It takes place 1 year after the events of Marvel Spider-Man. So most of the game actually takes place in the winter of 2019, because the events of Marvel Spider-Man, the first one in 2018, actually takes place in 2018. If you can tell by the end of the first game, if you actually go once you beat the game, you actually go and you visit Uncle Ben's and May Parker's graves. You can actually see, if you zoom in on it, you can actually see in there that Aunt May actually died in 2018 during the Devil's Breath crisis, and it says 2018 was her death date on there. So that means that game took place in 2018, and then Miles Morales takes place a little over a year after that, which means that takes place into winter of 2019. And so after the events of the game, you actually take, because then after you beat the game, spoiler alert, after you beat the game, about 4 weeks pass, which means you are you're in about towards the end of January, beginning of February of 2020. At least that is my guess. That is my theory. That is how I think it goes. Now, that was really good. I just fucking died. Give me 1 sec, people. Sorry. Fucking AIs, you're messing up my video. Anyways. Yeah, so that's that about Miles Morales. It's a really fun game. The ending scene, the little end credits, that's pretty much setting up for what I hope to be Marvel Spider-Man 2. We got that. So now we might actually see Green Goblin, we might see Hobgoblin, we might see the Lizard, we might see Venom. That's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited, really excited to see that. So, but we'll just have to see how the thing goes. Now, those are the games that have come out that I've been really excited for to play. The ones that are upcoming, those are the ones that we're really looking forward to. Let's see, one of the ones that I'm looking forward to obviously, is God of War Ragnarok. The storyline of God of War, 2018's God of War, was so perfect, so brilliantly put together. I just loved it. It was really fun to play. Unfortunately, I didn't complete everything in the game because you had to do the Muspelheim trials, and that was fucking hard. That was really hard. I actually had a really hard time doing it. But got that one going, and now we're gonna have the official sequel. We've waited about 3 years for this. That when it was announced in the E3 announcement, that one was actually scheduled for a 2021 release. So that's happening sometime next year. Where are you going? There you are. Okay, so yeah, we had that happening. So that's one of the ones we're really looking forward to. The other ones that I'm really looking forward to are the ones that were announced in this year's Game Awards. One of them being the Evil Dead game. That one's going to be really cool to look forward to. Can't wait to play that game. That game looks like it's going to be really fun. I'm going to enjoy that. You asshole, you just shot me. Stop interrupting my video! Anyways. So... yeah, that one's going to be really fun to do. I can't wait to do that one. Another one that we're really looking forward to is Back 4 Blood. Now, for most of you guys don't know, Back 4 Blood, when I did my research on that, it's actually what the developers call it, a spiritual successor to the Left 4 Dead series. Now, most of you guys know Left 4 Dead. It was an Xbox exclusive. It wasn't on PlayStation. I don't think it was on PC. It was solely on Xbox. And now although I don't know very much about Xbox, I actually owned an Xbox 360 when I was younger. I think I was 12 or 11 or 13, fucking one of those fucking ages, one of those years. And I actually had both Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, and I owned both of those for the time being, and that was really fun. I really liked that game. That game was brilliant. It was really fun to do, like really fun to play with friends. And I know everyone is always wondering, oh, when's Left 4 Dead 3 going to come out? Are they even going to make Left 4 Dead 3? Well, we got something a little different, something that we can really look forward to. Back 4 Blood. It's basically going to be the same thing about it. Everybody was making all memes and jokes about it, that, oh, this is going to be Left 4 Dead 3, this is Left 4 Dead 3, forget the name Back 4 Blood, this is Left 4 Dead 3. No, even if it's not called Left 4 Dead 3, it's going to be so much fun to do. I cannot wait to, I can't wait to play that game, do all that shit with it, just do everything about it. It's going to be really fun. Now, I did say there's going to be a couple sad notes to this video, but I'm mainly trying to keep it positive, guys. I'm really trying to mainly keep it positive. Honestly, no, it's December 30th. At the time this video is uploaded, it's the December 30th at the time of the recording. But, honestly, guys, this year has just been a rough one for us. Now, to end off, pretty much the good side of it, before I end it off on a good note completely, just some positive vibes going out there towards the end of the video. But another good thing, we've had some brilliant movies being announced, some awesome movies that have come out, such as Tenet, Wonder Woman 1984. I haven't really seen either of those movies. I've seen Tenet a little bit, but not really very much that I can really say, like, oh, I've watched this movie, I know how this movie goes. No, I've seen a little bit of it. I've also seen a little bit of Wonder Woman 1984. I've only seen the beginning of it. I haven't seen the whole movie all the way through. Movies to look forward to. Because there wasn't really a whole lot of 2020 movies that I watched. At least not that I could think of at the time. Movies to look forward to. Obviously, Marvel Cinematic Universe's Spider-Man 3. Everyone's super hyped about this one. I am super hyped about this one. So hyped, in fact, that I actually started watching all the other Spider-Man movies that have been made and released prior to this. I just watched Amazing Spider-Man a couple weeks ago. I just finished watching Spider-Man 1 by Sam Raimi, starring Tobey Maguire, I think just the other day. I started and I finished that one just the other day. And so now I have Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, and I have Amazing Spider-Man 2 to watch. Then I have Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home to watch again, just to catch myself up on those two, on what's going on between Far From Home and Spider-Man 3. Now, just because we're doing that doesn't mean we're going to get a full understanding. The one thing I'm really looking forward to on this is to see what they're going to be doing with Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, and the possibility of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire coming back. I am dead again, but it's fucking faxing me. Stop interrupting my video. All right, we're back again. Jesus Christ, these fucking guys, these enemies are not nice to me. Anyways, yeah, so like, no, I really want to see what's gonna happen with with Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and all that. Andrew Garfield was actually already reportedly signed in to do that, so now we just gotta get Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire's still kind of like no pun intended, but it's still in the web string of things of like in negotiations and all that. But if we get this, dude, this is already the live action Spider-Verse, and I'm really excited for that. These are enemy players. Anyways, there's a crap ton of you guys here, but you're all dead. Yeah. Anyways, so that one I'm really looking forward to. Another movie that I am really looking forward to. The Spider-Man 3, I'm really looking forward to that one. As I said before, I really can't wait to see how that one goes. So far, the MCU Spider-Man storylines have not failed me. Please do not let this one fail me. Marvel, you guys are really great people. You guys make really great games and make really great movies. Don't fail me now. But another movie that I'm really looking forward to, Jurassic World Dominion. Now, this one was originally supposed to release, I believe, in 2021, next year. But because of certain circumstances that we are in right now, via pandemic, the release date for this film was pushed back to 2022. I don't know what's going on with it right now. I haven't really been keeping up with any news dates, and all that. So all we know is that I think filming's just about done with it. I don't really know. I will have to get back to you guys on that on a later date. But yeah, so that's one I'm really looking forward to. Those are the two movies I'm really looking forward to. Another one I'm looking really forward to is actually supposed to be released sometime next year, Black Widow. Another MCU movie. All of us have pretty much been waiting for Scarlett Johansson to get her standalone film. A film just about Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. And of course, we're getting this one that's going to take place in 2016, just shortly after the events of Captain America: Civil War. Basically, right now, from what we saw with the trailers, she's on the run. She's alone. People are coming after her. We're going to be seeing, is the government going to catch her? Is she going to make some sort of deal? All this is going to lead up from Captain America: Civil War to Avengers: Infinity War. And then we're gonna see how the storyline goes with that. But that one was also supposed. That was actually supposed to be. Sorry, trying to spit. That one was actually supposed to be released in May of this year, in May of 2020. But because of the certain circumstances being pandemic-wise, that one was ultimately pushed back to a later date. And all that. We got some MCU. TV shows such as The Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision. Really looking forward to those ones. You'll be able to watch those on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch Hawkeye, gonna do all that shit and all that. Alright, that's pretty much all that. I'm only gonna end off on a couple of bad notes about this year. The only one we're really gonna be there's a couple things we can talk about this. One of them we've already talked about, which is movie delays and all that. So we've had those movie delays because of these circumstances and all that. But there's not really much we can do about it. The world's just how it is right now. We're working through it, and we're going to get through it. But the main point is, guys, we're gonna get through this, guys. We just gotta hang in there. We just gotta have faith and all that. and that. Another thing that delays is video game wise. Like my game, my Fairy Tail game, was supposed to come out in March of 2020, was delayed once, I believe, because of development reasons, and then another time it was delayed to June and then delayed to July, which is when it came out. I believe it came out in July. Yeah, it was sometime in July when it came out. The second time was delayed due to the pandemic we're in. But that's not really those are really like little sad notes, mainly personal sad notes. It's just those delays for games and all that, movies being delayed. The main thing that everybody has been really like, it's just made the world really shitty, just a fucking crap year. COVID-19, everybody. Like, no, coronavirus has just put the world basically on hold with a lot of things. These lockdowns happening, all this stuff, like all the stuff that's going on. Like we can't see our friends. Some of us can't really go and travel to see our families that are like all over the world and all that. And that's because of this. No, that's because of this virus. This virus is this is a serious thing that we're in. And we've been in it like since 2019 when it was first discovered as, I believe they said it was some sort of pneumonia type thing. Someone please fact check me that, or fact check me on that, in the comments, please, if I'm getting that correct. But then in January, I believe it was sometime in January, it was announced as a public health emergency. Then we rolled into February. Don't remember what happened in February, but we kept getting more and more upsetting news, more and more things to start to kind of worry about and all that. And then in March, that's when everything took a heavy turn. That's when the world was changed because of this, like this new virus that's entered the world. March, HWO and I believe the CDC as well announced that the coronavirus has now become a full-on pandemic. And I remember hearing about this, and I was just like, this can't be happening. Something's going on, like what's happening in the world and all that. And I was just like, there's not much we can do about it now except just do our best, stay home. If you don't really have to go out, stay home, do all that, keep yourself safe, keep your friends and family safe. And all that. When this thing first kicked up, we all went into major lockdown. Cities were locked down. States were locked down. You could not travel. Air travel, I believe, was suspended. All that. Conventions were canceled. Gatherings, all that. Family gatherings were altered, changed for the long run, for the foreseeable future. We don't know how things are going to be for a while. The only thing I can have on a positive on this pandemic, which is a positive for a lot of people, this is one thing that people are really really hoping to hear, is that now months have passed. We've been hearing things about this vaccine in development. We now have the vaccine. It was approved for emergency use. We're getting them out there as quickly as we can, guys. We just gotta have faith that hopefully this whole thing will end. When they first did this, they said that hopefully, if everything goes well, the earliest we could see an end to this pandemic is, I believe, was spring of 2021. They said that would be the earliest. This was months ago. They said this, but that would be the earliest that we see an end to this pandemic. I believe, if everything goes well. And so now with vaccines going on there, we're hitting a bit bumps and delays, but honestly, guys, we just gotta have faith in there. You gotta have faith in all the experts, all the people at CDC, all the people at HWO. You gotta have faith in them. You gotta go out there, give us support. Seriously, just a little message out there to all the people on the front lines. For any of my viewers out there that have family or are people who work in hospitals, work at a fire department, work at police officers. Guys, thank you so much for everything you do. This is something that the world really needs, especially healthcare workers right now, because they're the ones putting themselves on the front lines to keep people who are sick, to keep them going, keep them healthy, help them get through this crisis. But it's just we've just had a lot of bad things. This is something that people really need to hear. Like, no, all of our first responders, thank you guys so much for being there. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Like, I don't know where we would be without you guys. All the scientists and experts, like, no, people at CDC, people at HWO, you guys are doing a really great, amazing job. Thank you guys so much for all that. Like your guys' positive feedback, all these things are telling us like no, that we can power through this, and I truly believe we can. You know, that's my deepest hope, that we can see an end to this very soon. And with these vaccines going out right now, like, no, hopefully we can get enough of them out in time to have this all end. Hopefully by the end, if not by the end or by the beginning or middle of 2021, hopefully by the end of 2021, that we can see an end to that. I did not make it up there. I suck. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for a few things to say. 2020 edition. Ending it off here. There's really not much left we can do for this year, except just, you know, just hang in there a little longer. See how that's going. Like, honestly, guys, like, I just want to thank you guys for joining me on this crazy wild ride and adventure that is known as 2020. No, pretty shit year, but with 2020 coming to an end in just a couple days, we can finally put 2020 behind us. We can look forward to the future that is 2021. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, seriously, like, honestly, please stay home. Only go out if you absolutely have to. Like, don't, keep yourself safe. Keep you and those around you safe. Keep your family safe. Keep everybody safe. And if the most we can do to help out the experts and all that is by doing our part. And our part is to stay home and only leave if absolutely necessary. Seriously. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in another one of my videos. Have a happy new year, guys. I will have a video out of Alien Isolation tomorrow, and I will have a video out on New Year's Day. So that's just about it, guys. All right, bye-bye, everybody.